Hi, this is the Minute Watch channel and my name is Kurt. Today we're going to talk about 6 great automatic mechanical watches for those of us with smaller wrists. And for those of you who are my homies who subscribed and returning to watch, what's up? Should give you a shout out and thanks for coming back. So I measured my wrist at 6.5 inches around. So it's a small wrist, but we're still big. We're still big, small but big. And I love this watch. This is the Seiko SARB 033, and it is one of the world's most loved Seiko watches, and rightly so. It's fantastic. For $350, you are getting a sapphire crystal, Seiko's in-house 6R15 movement, which is great. It's an automatic mechanical movement. It is windable. It is hackable, meaning you pull the second hand, boom, second hand stop. It runs at 21,600 beats per hour, uses 23 joules, is accurate to -15 seconds to +25 seconds per day, and has more than a 50-hour power reserve. I've been getting +3 seconds per day when I use it, so it's a fantastic little watch. The bracelet is glorious. It has solid links, solid end links. You see there on the bottom. Everything is well constructed, feels good. It feels very satiny, very nice. The bracelet doesn't make a lot of noise. And it's just beautifully done. The cases, everything is just beautifully done. Much more worth $350 in my opinion. It's a great watch, and its sister watch, the SARB 035, is also a fantastic deal. So let me put this on my tiny little wrist, my tiny little toothpick chopstick wrist for eating the noodles. See, it looks good. It looks real good. It's the perfect size for those of you with around a 6.5 inch wrist, and I think you can't go wrong. You'll love this watch. I love mine. I believe Jay Anthony will agree that the SARB 035 that he has is just glorious. I haven't had any problems with mine, unlike him. I've never had any issues with mine. Sometimes you just get sometimes things go wrong, like my Steinhardt OVM. That had to be sent back to Steinhardt because it developed a problem. But this one has been a rock for me, and it's just so shiny, people. It's just so shiny, people. I really, 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 really love the SARB 033, and you should get it if you want it. Get it. Okay, the next watch I'm going to talk about is it's some of you might not agree, but I really, really like this watch. It is, to me, it is not quite as fantastic as the SARB 033, but it is different. This is the Orient President or the Orient Oyster. Some might even call it the Orient Day, but from what I see, it's either the President or the Orient. The model number is EVO J003W, and you can get this for about $200 to $300, $250 on eBay, and around $300 something on Amazon. It has a sapphire crystal. Uses Orient's 46E40 automatic mechanical movement, beats at 21,600 BPH, has a 40-hour power reserve, and it has a 36mm case. It does have a screw-down crown, so the water resistance is 100 meters, but it is not windable and it is not hackable, and which is kind of a bummer. But whatever. The links are solid, although the Jubilee bracelet is kind of moves around. But the end links are not solid, as you can see there. That's whatever. It's kind of, I don't know how I feel about that. I think it should have solid end links, but still, it's a great watch. And if you want something a little bit different and something great for the smaller wrist, with a sapphire crystal, this one is really good. So there you have it. Looks really good on my small wrist. It's very comfortable. It just glimmers in lighting. Not in this subdued lighting, but in like other lighting, like track lighting and stuff. It just glimmers. That fluted bezel just super glimmers. So this is a good choice in my opinion. And let's move on to the always venerable Seiko 5. Now you cannot go wrong with a Seiko 5, especially for the money. This is the SNK 789. And you can get this for around $80. This one's actually a repair job that I did because someone sent it to me and it was all busted up. But This is a really nice little watch. It features Seiko's Hardlex mineral crystal, 7S26 automatic mechanical movement. It is non-windable and non-hackable, but that's okay because it's this $80 watch. Beats at 21,600 BPH, 21 joules, 41-hour power reserve, minus 20 to plus 40 seconds per day accuracy, and only a 30-meter water resistance, meaning don't go swimming with this. Although I have showered with this watch a bit, and it's been perfectly fine, although it is not recommended. Most of these watches are about 37 millimeters in diameter, and they look really good on my small wrist, and they would on your small wrist too. But there are some that are 36, and there's some that are 38, and a few that are even 39 millimeters. So shop around. I'll put a link to my favorite Seiko 5s in the About section below, so you can go check those out. But this is good. This one has probably the best bracelet of all the Seiko 5s. It's nice, it's thick, and they're really good value. The thing about Seiko 5s is that all the bracelets will be folded. Let me show you that. You see those folds? They're pretty ugly. And if you don't mind that, like me, I don't mind wearing these bracelets because I know what they are. I'm not trying to pass them off as being expensive watches. I know what I'm wearing and I appreciate them. But what you can do, put a strap on it and see how the transformation takes place just by putting a simple strap on it. It makes it look so different and just very nice. I don't know what model this is because I can't really find it. But you get the idea. Put it on a strap and then put it on a good strap. Make sure you measure the straps. You don't want to get one that's too long. And then just look at that. It looks good, yeah? It looks real good. I love that. I'm going to wear this one more often. I like this. So yeah, Seiko 5 is really good for those of us that have small wrists. So moving on, we're going to get into slightly bigger territory, and I'm going to get to a watch that everybody loves to hate. The Invicta. Oh no, not the Invicta. Oh my god. Here's why I think this is a great deal. For one, it's pretty inexpensive. I got this one for about $80. This is the Invicta 89280B, and it features Seiko's Seiko's NH35A automatic mechanical movement, and it is windable and it is hackable. So there you go. For $80, for around $80, you're getting a freaking Seiko windable hackable movement, which is freaking fantastic. Why don't they even put that in their stuff? So it has 24 joules, it's hackable, windable, 21,600 BPH, minus 25 to 35 seconds per day accuracy, 41-hour power reserve, screw down crown, 200-meter water resistance. This is a great deal. For those of you who don't care about the stigma about Invicta and don't care about the fact that there's big old Invicta sign on the side, I mean, you can't go wrong. This is a great watch. Also, it's good for modding. It's very mod friendly. You can get inserts, you can change the dial, the hands. Some go so far as to grind off the Invicta symbol and sand it down and repolish, and it's very good for that, and I think it's a great deal. I'm going to actually mod this watch in the future. Could change the dial and then grind this off, so stay tuned for that. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it is going to happen. So let me put it on my wrist, and then you can see that it's not too bad on those of us that have around 6.5-inch wrists, and it might not work so much on the smaller than 6.5-inch wrists, but it works pretty dang good for me, and I really like it. I wear this, I've had no problems. I have seen some problems with some Invictas, but for this one I have not had any issues. So that's this watch. Moving on to the next watch, guys. This is the Orient Ray 2, and it is a bigger watch, but I find it to work very well on my smaller wrist. This is the model number FAA02005D, and it features Orient's F6922 automatic mechanical movement. Beats at 21,600 BPH, has a 40-hour power reserve. It's hackable, windable, and it's got a screw down crown, and it's water resistant to 200 meters, and overall just a really good, nice, sweet, shiny, beautiful watch. It's great. I mean, this is one of my favorite pieces to wear, and it features everything you want. It's got solid links, not solid end links, but you know, that's small potatoes. And everything is very well constructed. It's shiny, it's beautiful. And let me put it on my wrist here. So there you go. One of the things I love about this watch is that the bracelet is basically the same with top down. It's very slight deviation. I love that. I actually really love that it's chunky and shiny, like that one time back in high school on that one Saturday night. Okay, anyway, yeah, really good choice. The Orient Ray 2s are a very good choice. Not too big. For those of us with small wrists, this will be one of our tough watches, you know what I mean, one of our oomph watches. So okay, we're gonna go to the final watch in this video, and I think there's gonna be more videos like this. This is the Seiko 5 Sports SNZF17, and it's even bigger at I think it's like a 41 and a half, 42 maybe, and it's features Seiko's Harlex Crystal 7S26 automatic mechanical movement, non-windable, non-hackable. Beats at 21,600 BPH, 21 joules, 41-hour power reserve, minus 20 to plus 40 seconds per day accuracy, and has a 100-meter water resistant. This watch is also very mod friendly. A lot of people make inserts for this watch, and crystals and dials and such, and it's really good. And even if you have a small wrist like mine, did my wrist get tighter? It still looks pretty well. I mean, it might look a little big, but I find it looks really good. It fits good. It's comfortable, and it's just a really nice watch. Very affordable. None of these watches exceed 350. The Seiko Sarb 033 at the beginning was 350. These ones, this watch and the previous watch, the Orient Blu-ray, about 150, about $150, give or take a few bucks here and there. So yeah, that's the video about what I think are good affordable mechanical watches for smaller wrists, and that's only because these are the ones I have in my collection. So anyway, guys, I got a watch in the mail today, and I want you guys to check this out. It had these packing things. These things are awesome. I love these things. I was so happy when I got this. I played with these more than the watches. I made them spin like gears, and I want to put them on like pencils and stuff and just make some kind of art. Have you guys ever seen something like this before? This is crazy. Oh, this one broke. But I think this just makes me so happy. I just want to play with them. Anyway, thanks for watching.